Hello folks, and welcome back to Blueprints, where last time we actually had a really good knowledge gathering expedition, because we basically discovered a bunch of the we've opened and solved two of the rooms in the sanctum. So we need to get more. We also opened a third. We have 3 rooms open, which means we need to find 5 more sanctum keys. And if I open up the list of sanctum keys, we found the one in the furthest rank, which is the one that's in the room 56. The one in the vault of a bank we need to look at. Among all the clocks, we got that one. Beneath all the docks, we got that one. So king on his throne, left by one of your own. 7th is major if you draft it quite late. The last key is waiting behind the door, last door of 8. So not sure about the latter half. King on his throne. Not sure what counts as a throne yet. Anyway, let's get our allowance. Our allowance is increased again. There is, I believe, a Morajai. I believe it's called a Morajai box in the sanctum somewhere that we don't know the rules for. We don't know the rules of grey boxes, I think, of the grey tiles. Need to figure that one out. Tool shed, special items, shelter. Let's start with items today. Shovel and magnifying glass. Good. I'm happy with that. Magnifying glass. Which means I want a metal detector. I want a metal detector because my list of things here is my list of things here is the damn candles. There's the candles in the chapel and the candles in the circle room in the well in the circle room and underground. There's also the wall and foundation if I manage to find myself a lever, battery pack, and hammer. Anything interesting coming out of this bunch? No, it's like bullseye trophies, logical trophies, explorer trophies. Oh, we'll see what we can get along. Hallway, just to get us access to the corner. Spare bedroom gets us access to the corner as well. Hey, if we manage to get the here we can get kitchen, closet, corridor. Right, okay. Because bedroom closet is useful if you get it this way. Bedroom. I'll take bedroom. I'll take bedroom. Anything here? Nope. Okay. Bedroom closet. Perfect. Brilliant. There's 4 items in here. So what are we getting? We're getting coin pouch, a gem, a key, and some running shoes. Which means that occasionally we'll save money on we'll save movement points. Our foundation is open, but we're going through here. Commissary reading nook. Reading nook is a potential library, but there's nothing I want to get in the library. I'm going to put commissary just in case we manage to find the metal detector. Yes, and a sledgehammer. Oh, beautiful. We can get both of them. How about that? Okay. Looking for workshop. Workshop is priority right now. Nursery, closet, hallway? Hallway. Coin. Guest bedroom. If you enter the antechamber, get 2 to your allowance. It closes me off. It means the corridor has to be good. But corridor will... unless corridor's 3 dead ends. Unless corridor's 3 dead ends, it should be okay. Anything in here? No. Any different in the quest bedroom? Doesn't seem to be. I don't see a different thing in the quest bedroom. Okay, but if we get to the antechamber, not room 46, the antechamber. We get into the antechamber today. We get 2 more for our allowance. We have shovel, don't we? Yes, we do. 3 coins. Yes. A key. Keep that going. Right, okay. Corridor? It's gonna take all my gems to get passageway, but it's the best way not to get boxed in. It's gonna be all my gems, but it's gonna be me not getting boxed in there. Pantry. Cool. I'm gonna go back here. So drawing room, can't. Pool hall to give us more keys and stuff, you know, and also gives us a new room. Also gives us more challenges, which is always nice. Give me a good dead end here. Gallery. Gallery is new and is also a puzzle room. New room. I'll take new room. Absolutely. Right. Is there anything? Okay, it's definitely the new room we're looking at. But anyways, do this. 5. Yep. 2. This is the issue, right? Because this is 2 minus 11 is minus 9 times 12. There is something going on with these rules I haven't understood. Because you add everything here, you remove negative everything here, and even if it's anything times 12 will probably not fit in here, right? So we'll start working our way around. Alright, where's my list of... I had a list somewhere of potential math troubles. There it is. Because we had the 3 minus 10 times 20 gave us the answer 10. The 3 minus 7 times 3 gave us the answer 18. So this is going to be 2 minus 11 times 12. Is it 1? No. Is it 18? No. Is it 4? No. I'm literally just... Until I figure out what the rule for this is, I'm essentially... Yeah, that was 10. Okay, this is... Okay, this is 4 minus 4 times 4. This should be 0. This should be 0. Okay, so this is probably the best we're going to get so far. This is 4 minus 4 times 4. If we did the 4 times 4 first, we get 16. Minus 4 would be 12. It was 12. That doesn't work. 11 times 12... Oh, hang on, wait a second, hang on. Because we did 4 times 4 was 16 minus 4. Two times 12 is 24 minus 11 is this 10, it doesn't count that. 12 times 11 is 120, 120, so 132 minus 2 is 130. That's what that was 10. It's irrelevant. 10, 20 is 200. Yes, that doesn't work either. It works here because in the past we had 3 minus 7 times 3. 7 times 3 is 21. Minus 3 is 18. That was the answer. Okay, so that one was correct. We found the logic behind those. I'm not sure why the logic is that, but that's the logic. That's a potential answer to the question. Son of a bitch. 3 minus 10 times 20. 3 times 10 minus 20. They changed the colors on me. They're changing the colors on me. I'm looking at the locations. They're changing the colors on me. Oh, God. Where did I write the color? Like, at some point, I deleted it because it was so stupid. But it's like, it's not about the positions anymore. They're messing with the colors. It's not the positions, they're messing with the colors. 8 times 8, 64. I think 8 divided by 8 is 1. Times 20 is 20, minus 8 is 12. Yes! Oh, fantastic. Key card as well. Right, they're messing with the colors now. That's the new rule. Position is irrelevant, they're doing colors. Good. Also, we have a key card, so if we get security, if we ever get the whatchamacallit, the gem to get security. Acrylic collection of mountain hall. Let's find this thing that's beeping at me first. Is that what it? Was that it? Okay, that was it. Okay, so we have a treasure chest in here. We have 2 chests in here. Okay. Right, there we go. Anyway, that was an unnecessary move there. Right, so here. W, B, C, P, T, L, S, M, W. Okay. Actual objective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very... Hubris, envy, lust. Infinite sin, infinite. 7 sins. Hubris, oh, pride. Pride, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, and avarice. Infinite symbol, and then loads of nails. Thick. B, T, A, D, T. Give me help. I need a brand new sheet for this one. We're gonna work our way through this. So, B, P, A, D, T. Is that an R? W, L, E, C, D. F, C, I, M, K. Poon. P, O, O, N, E. T, A, U, P, P. Is that a P, P, or R, R? I haven't quite decided yet. Have I seen anything that could be a P? That's a P or an R. That's an S, H, P, R, A, S. S, H, P, A, S. That might be it. I'm gonna offset R's here. Because this otherwise there's an entire bit of it that's not used. C, I, N, E, N. D, E, T, I, A. B. R. Anyway, so there was a P. W, F. That's a P. That's definitely an R. Okay, done. That's a P. That's a P. The other ones are R's. Fair enough. So, I mean, it's It's not going to be thick, is it? Can I get it? There's no... let's try thick. It's not thick, but let's... R-L-C-O-A-H T-A-E-I-I-D-C. Now, A-T-D-K. Can we get infinite out of this? Let's try infinite. I don't think it's gonna be that simple. It could be that simple just because it's gonna be the first version of this. T. I'm just gonna keep an eye until there's a T again. Okay, so it's not infinite because there's no I in the first slot. Actual objective. Genuine? There's no G. This is what? Is this puzzle solvable just by me being in this room, I wonder? W A V D A N. There's a massive P there. Hydrants. Red? Everything here is red. Like the roses are red, the apples are red, the hydrant is red, the stop sign is red, the carts are red. Red P? There's a P there. Like, is this going to be like puns, you know? Let's see. P... Peered? O-N... That's the R there, but... So, hang on, so, can I... Is there... T... B... No, P... Sometimes it's just complicated to go like, meh. Red P clouds, two of them, there's two of them. How does this even work? Red, cards, two, pair, red pair. Pair with a P. There's multiple P's as well. There's a P there, there's a P there, there's a P there. Upside down as well. Flipped. Okay, right, hang on. That is a thin K. Think, thin K. Okay. P on. I was thinking about words P on, and it's like P on something. P on flipped red. What is flipped red? D-E-R. Ponder. Okay, so think a ponder, something to do with thinking. Eyes. Like observe? Can you get observe in here? I don't think I've seen an O. Very genuine, actual, objective eyes. Very true, real. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, so where's the R? R. Also, this is going to be an interesting one, because R-E... real... Now, how clever are they going to be here? I'm going to put the E there. Okay, I'm going to change that away. Is there a Z? There's an S. Is there a Z as well? There's a Z as well. Because in England, the S is the correct version. Realize is with a S, not with an E. Not with a Z. So... Okay, good. Clever. You're allowing that. Lovely. And this is... shark as well. Shark, and there's a rug at the bottom as well. I mean... Seven sins, nails in the infinity sign. There's a shark. There's a carpet, there's a door, it's a room. Hang on, let's find a good starting letter. D. Sure, why not? D. G. H. L. M. N. R. T. D. Okay. A. F. E. N. I. S. O. O. U. M. H. R. R. A. Y. U. So we should loop back to A. F. Yep. Okay. A. C. N. A. C. N. E. G. L. G. L. I. L. T. O and A. U O E. P R I. P R I. G S O. T T H. C T. E Y. D H. S E. T S. O N. L R. U K. Just double checking. I didn't actually check these. This should be ACN. And this should be CT. Okay. Right. Let me look at this then. If this is something to do with we had think, we had ponder, we had realize. Sin. Is there? Can I find SIN somewhere? There's an N where the SI end is there. Is designate. Oh, that's not a word. So sin, infinity. There was no infinity. Nails, shark. I don't recall seeing a K. There's a K there. K. There's no R before the K. Never mind. There's no shark. Painting. Sins, room, infinity, nails, podiums. Alright, give me a minute. I'll be back in a second. Right, folks, this took me a moment, and I'm kind of annoyed at this. Because the best guess, I brute forced the letters a lot, and I had to like look up a couple hints for this. That's not an infinity symbol, that's an 8 on its side. And you can ignore most of this. It's a room, there's an 8 in it, it's room in 8. And that is silly, that is not funny. That is not even useful. Thin K made sense. P on reverse red makes sense. Real eyes, yep, sure. Ruminate, screw you. Everything that actual, genuine, very, everything says real there, yep. Reverse red makes sense, and then P on reverse red, sure. Thin K, I'll be honest, like the lights here are relevant, it's very obvious thin K. This one, there's nothing to indicate that that's an 8 at all. So room, damn it. In A-T-E. A-T-E. Screw you, game. Got some gems. Sneeze. Some coins, and you found key 8. Presumably will unlock room 8. Oh, the room 8 thing. Okay, we have key 8 for room 8. Oh, sure, I guess. Okay, I don't... Unless we manage to solve this room 8 nonsense, we're never going to be able to do this, are we? So, okay, right. So, let's go back to here. Pantry. We have gems, thank God. So we actually can get security now. In case we need it. Chapel, storeroom. Chapel. It has to be chapel. I'm going to eschew going into it right now, though. Because don't want to drain the money. Parlor leads to chapel. Reading nook goes the other way. Good. So that gives us the other direction here. We can get library. Library, please bend the right direction, library. You did. That solves that. Thank you. We could potentially get also bookshop today. If we get the money for it, I mean, if we get the money for it, we can get new clue. And if we get new clue, well, before we pick a book, we can come back here and pick the book. But we need 31 more monies. Complicated. Hallway, it has to be hallway. Just double checking, this is literally the only thing on the left. Yes, the new clue requires 50 monies. Special keys. Key 8. I don't know what key 8 opens. So, observatory gives us the right direction. Drawing room gives us some direction. Drawing room gives us is also gem neutral. I'm doing this because drawing room is gem neutral. Where? Okay, it's definitely over here. Is it over here? Is it in the chapel? Are we detecting something in the chapel? Maybe detecting something in the chapel. Okay. Use a key. I want to find something with multiple doors. Like, boiler room could work. You draw floor plans. Funeral parlor gives me a couple more gems. Right, what are we getting here? What's the puzzle today? The gems are in the only true box. Only one statement is true. The gems are in the blue box. Okay, so these two automatically conflict. Like, they cannot both be true. Because if that one's true, everything else is a lie. If this one's true, that one is a lie, and that one is a lie. In which case, the gems are not in the blue box, and we have no idea, and the gems are in the only false box. So if that is true, there are two false boxes. But, interesting. Interpretation. This one is true. This is the true statement. There's only one, this is a true statement. So this is a lie, this is a lie. So it means the gems are not in the blue box, and the gems are in a lie box. If they're in a lie box and it isn't blue, they're in black. So if white is true, the gems are in black. If this is true, gems are in there. But that means these both have to be. If this is true. So if this is true. If this is true, if this is true, it conflicts with this, right? Because if this is true, it says there's the only true box means there's only one box, one true box. This one says there's only one true box. So if this is true and this is a lie, if this one is true and this is a lie. it means, but they both say the same thing. There's only one true box. True box. That's true. You imply there's only one true, in the only true box is one true box, which means this has to be a lie, which means two statements have to be true. And if two statements have to be true, that one can no longer function because it says only true box. And the only way these things, yes, they cannot both be true. If white is true, only one statement is true, which is this one here. This is a lie, which means the gems are not in the blue box. And this one's a lie, which means they have to be in a false box, ends up being in here. If this is true, gems are in the blue box. If this is true, the gems are in the blue box. But again, it doesn't work because it requires two true statements. If this is true, that has to be a lie. If that's a lie, we need another true statement. Yeah, so this one cannot be true because if this one is true, these two contradict each other because this one says there has to be two truths, and if there's two truths and it's not this one has to be true. So this one has to be true because that's the only one that specifies there's a thing. Yeah. So this one is true. Yeah. So that's true, which means that is a lie. Gems are not in the blue box, and that is a lie. Gems are not in the true box. So gems are in black box. Whew. They are getting harder. Dining room, dark room. Has to be dining room. Which also gives us lunchbox as well. We immediately get our movement. Lovely. I kind of want to see if I can get to rank 8 to use room 8. It seems to make sense to me. Machinarium. We only have one machiny room today, so that's going to be a bad idea. Locks. Well, that's the end of that, isn't it? That is literally the end of that, because we only have one machine room. All I can hope for is that I can push up here hard. That's the only thing I can hope for, is I can push up here hard. Because this is only going to have one door for each machine room in the house. The only machine room in the house will be itself. The only door is going to be the one it's currently in. So I'm going to have to go for observatory and hope for the best. We get some things of use in here. 26. Ooh, hang on. Something's beeping at me. Okay. Some gems, some keys, and an apple. Sure. I'm very happy about that, but very sad because I have to go all the way back to the chapel and hope for the best. The next locked door I find, I'm using the room 8 key. I have to. I have to use the room 8 key in the next locked door I find. Also, please, 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 there's money there. Please, game, let me get out of this successfully. Dark room. We have to go dark room. There's no two ways about it. We have to go dark room. And I'm like, please be locked. Because if you're locked... That does not fit. Something that goes straight on with. I wish I could bring up the thing now. Okay, I need something that goes straight ahead, but I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening. This is well, roll a die. Essentially, there's no difference here. I'm not going to get to keep the gems. If the game goes, if this closes me off, I can't keep the gems anyway. So, secret room. Thank Jiminy Cricket. Tempted to go straight into hallway as well, because hallway is pretty much guaranteed to give me a cross path. Hallway is guaranteed to give me a cross path, so I'm going to pick hallway. West Wing Hall, foyer, hallway doors are unlocked. Den. Okay, no, okay. I'm happy. I'm so far so good. Yep. Okay. Where is this? This is rank 8 right here. This is rank 8. This is rank 8. Does room 8 work on rank 8? It does. It's literally this room. Ding ding ding. We can go back to the dining room. It's over there. So. Anything in this room? The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number of the room we are in. Hang on. Oh. Oh, did I pick up something? Am I putting things in the correct places? To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. Envy, gluttony, mundanity. The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. I recommend you think again if I'm ever going to be a bin far from the fin. I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. So these are all bins close to the fin, so I'm going to put you down there for the time being. Oh, okay, so it's one at a time. Okay, you won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin on the end. Put you on hubris. Why not? If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. Sloth. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. Okay, so let's put you in mundanity then. Near the bend in the tail of the skin is over this one here. Bend in the tail of the skin. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Avarice, because no wait, no, hang on, N. There's two N's in there, there's two N's in there, so. Again, I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Is it two of the same letter? T. A letter and its twin appear on the same bin. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Are you the only one that have two pairs of letters? NN, AA, there's no pairs there. TT, but there's no pairs anywhere else. I'm going to say U, because it could have been either one, but the dog goes in at the end. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. Which could be gluttony is written thin, so we'll put you in wrath. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. Put you there. Put you there. This is... The sum of my sin as it is penned is a number within the room we are in. The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. The sum of my sin as it is penned. Didn't quite understand that one, but we got the trophy for room 8. Sweet. In recognition of rumination. Cool. Was not expecting... that was done by elimination, to be honest with you. That was not done by any level of skill. Everything else was straightforward. The last one there was just the one that was left over. As it is penned. As it is penned. Gluttony is a number within the room we are in. What, infinity? I don't know, whatever. Observe it. Oh, come on, game. Behave yourself. Please. Please, game, behave yourself. Sail. Dead end room orbit. No! No! Damnation. Do I want to risk a go ahead or a turn left? I'm gonna see if I can risk a go ahead. I need a workshop. Like, I really... Okay, there we go. Alright. Please, 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 workshop, please. Please, 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 workshop, please. Please, 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 straight ahead, please. Workshop, thank you! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's huge. This is massive. Lever? I haven't got battery, but we've got lever. We also have a lot of movement. Okay, so workshop, we're gonna go straight into no. Not yet, because we need metal detector to find us stuff along the way. I also want to get into antechamber, but we haven't found a way to get into antechamber yet. Ooh, almost hit call it a day. Woof. That would have been a nightmare. That would have been disaster, 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 disaster. Ballroom whenever we get inside. Study. It has to be ballroom, which means it's going to lose. We're going to go down to 4. It's going to reset it to 2. I don't think we've ever gotten ballroom either, so sure, why not? Have we gotten ballroom? I feel like we might have done, because I seem to recall the... We might have done because there's music stands over there, so we must have done that because we finished the music puzzle. Is there anything else we can get? Running shoes don't work with anything else. Shovel. Shovel and metal detector, good detector shovel. No, I need detector shovel, magnifying glass, burning glass. Yes, that's important. Lever. Hammer. Yeah, I need to find a battery. If I find the battery, we're laughing. Right, we're gonna lose some stuff here, but I'm upset by this. This had 6 and 7, yep. Anything interesting there? No chairs. Okay. Wine cellar, boudoir goes down, chamber of mirrors, wine cellar. Oh, that's the end of it. We've reached the end, because I cannot get around to anything else. Unfortunately, no antechamber today. Wine cellar gives me a bunch more. That doesn't give me a ride. Boudoir gives me 1 gem. Wine cellar gives me 3 gems. Chamber of mirrors gives me nothing, because the button we press there opens that door, I think. The door opposite us. And there's no more drafting to be done, so the effect is irrelevant. Wine cellar? Might as well. Ultimately relevant because what's going to happen now is we are going to go and do the metal detector magnifying glass. Get the burning glass. So we're going to go to the chapel. I haven't got access to the tomb. Damn it! I've not got access to the tomb. If I had the tomb, I would have been able to get into this. I don't have access to this. I can do chapel. I can do chapel. I can't get into the... Damnation. I need to do the pump room thing, don't I? I need to do the pump room thing. Anyway, let's get back to the chapel. You'd think that burning glass would let me light something in here. I guess not. Right, chapel, let's do this. The chapel's resident guardian, tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the money accumulated from chapel offerings. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting, this. We haven't got the money to do this. I'm tempted to do... If this is storing everything in... If this is storing everything... We're gonna run out of movement, sure, but I don't have anything else I want to do today. Just thinking. Do I have anything? No, it's too late for that now. So we just deposited a good 20 money in there. I'm happy with that. That's good. I'm happy that we solved that room 8 puzzle as well. Right, anyway. We put a bunch of money in the chapel. And we did... Hey, today was a good day. Today was a good day. We did room 8 stuff. West-facing Jigsaw House. We got... So, what, 2 new rooms today? 3 new rooms? 2 new rooms. We did bathroom. We did ballroom before. Yes, we did gallery and we did room 8. Which was successful. Brilliant. That's okay. Fine. A couple of observatories as well. I'm happy with how that went. I'm happy with how that went. I'll carry next time, folks. See you then. Bye-bye.